Let's begin.
For a second, a free thought, feet sleepwalk to the weed spot. If she talk to Polo, they going over you clean, boss. It throws you from a loop like a cul-de-sac. I'm focused on the last Trino P, my senior photograph. We're going past your 005, let's reminisce upon the old times. Cast your vote and watch the post climb coast to coast to Opago. Mid-tame relationships, traders are to the maker as a stranger is to his acquaintances. Some call it trauma, others look at it as a ball of yarn. As associates who say false alarm, now most of us are always wrong, understand me. You seldom be able to touch what you can't see. The time describing a tigress writing filthy like the Yangtze. You afraid these cats is helpless, which is why you melted these velvet elk tip. Concrete thoughts make me irrelevant. My rep has grown since 7 years ago. I have evidence that's empirical. The pyramid shows and folks are going to hear you flow.
Your brain cell. That's that shit. Electric charge coming from the mainframe. That's that shit. Vision. That's that shit.
Rhythm.
If I ain't in Japan, I'm in the valley.
We're on the road, and there's plenty of room for anybody who wants to go. An ensemble makes for a stronger show. I thought, you know, I lost my clothes and watched a whole lot of squabblers drop their phones. Hip-hop across the globe, never stopping like rock and roll. Profit often goes slow, I'm no DiMaggio. Bombing those common folk, ganja all along the coast. Bumper to bumper, if one slips it's dominoes. Mama told me not to drive off in a clip, Geronimo to mayhem. From the toll bridge to Old Grenada, fold your pay stubs, place buds and wait for case like hoping for rotation. Hoping for some more donations, important dates may force you to take a short vacation. Played like Vegas, corporations tamper with the land of big trees. Atlantic City's a scam and my hands are sticky. If your fans are frisky, chances they gamble dancing with me from the car to the bar seat. Quick grip on my style like sardines. Back in the day, class had me trapped in a cage. I don't make free jazz, I ain't a jack of all trades. Beg your pardon, you're up in the stage and sparring. How great you are, whatever it takes. Step of the plane, chain and cable, trolley, face apart, teach your maple bar. Hang a look peculiar in the headband, and I never learned to play guitar. Better believe it, egotism seems to be my secret. If you agree, kids quit flocking like egrets. Spoke illustrated, the ravens is behaving is fiendish. People listen, so you need some stitch. What you keep forgetting, weeded. Breathe deep, success is scenic. And if you're gleaming, think the production deeper, fucking with the remix. The earth was the foundation, groundbreaking. Pen and paper, got a spot of the Dalmatians. A new birth and 2 shoes with schoolwork. So they clock Fetty to rock steady for cool hurt. Practice and backspin, they bring it to the masses. Well, Mac hits maxes, I'm buckets and made. Percussion in order for organism to grow. Then he's on turntable, a techniques kept the seats, feet shuffling. These boys weren't begging for a big break, but they're broken, make no mistake, associate this. Right now, sitting on my couch is a lifestyle. In case you happen to wonder why I begun the under. I puff a lot a day, once I'm out of shape. Train to maintain and gain upper body strength. Be passionate, master your craft, have a laugh and be friendly. Prick and pay the path for the MC. Be to the heart of an elite student, part of a unique movement is deep rooted, but you need to keep your feet moving. Thinking of all the hip-hops, I think if you thought of this proper. Instrumentals essential like water. Who produces plus puts and mixing down proper for the poppers and the lockers when talking to obnoxious. Casting over so you know his ass sober. Like the chaperone loading up the van when the battle's over. Matching the sample and communicating with your hands like candle and mandolins or jamming on the clapping over the decapitator. Glad to have him as a neighbor, grab your tables so applications will last captivative. Don't be passive, act creative as you sabotator. Pretend to emulate the grand was a theater or scratch creator. The Molly's for Barbarians. It's Ken and Barbie suits attempt to blend. Sharpie pens and party trends. Mindy argued that these artisans are centaurians. Sent from the stars to guard a gem. Please note this we evolved from beat poets. What she wrote, he soul, I free flow it. Take a glance at where you go to the end. I think the answer is blowing to the wind. The pen is mighty good than the arm, biggest swords fighting. Your ebony, your ivory, everyone better be ready. So if you're not prepared, stop there. Hip hop prevails, so pop lets off a lot of heart. Preoccupied by dollar signs. At times we go hard like a medium sized house in a small yard to lay dormant. That's when the storm hits. Like a warm wind as I continue my performance. Born with a shore, but you telling me you're bored, bitch. Remember the wall at the end of the house on my porch. And walk the street, think a song your legs will be box and beats. How about the stage to speak, we smart to dig it. The mic can scorch bright ideas like a fire sword. Trying to side of doors, hot floors, and the iron horse. Wild nights before I was born, proud of Star Wars. Dinosaurs, the kind of art you can't find inside a store. You cry the murals, like at 25, the electrical. What you fight for to get up like Jordan, the mighty boars. Get on the bridge, there, look at that. These memories memories live as black books and stacks. He shook it as a rattle and took off the cap. Looking at Bennett's rough sketch, she said he was set. First the outline, fill the new one, it's about time. A couple clean ones and color schemes outside of cross. Start running damned up cans. They come and met when it began. Society didn't understand it, still trying to buff out the chocolate block. It won't die, design's priceless to say the least, please. Earth, air, water, and fire. B-boy and MC and DJ, and in the art of the rudder. As light crawls, following sunrise till nightfall. All of us a phenomena, I'm part of a cycle. As I pace to and fro, if I run them up, then I slip, rotate. As he can rubber out a son of a gun. And as I pace to and fro, I'm uncomfortable, then I itch, rotate. As he can rubber out a son of a gun. And as I pace to and fro, if I run them up, then I slip. So I stay in control, cause I know that I must have flinched from the spray, super soaker, someone that filled up with this, rotate. As he can rubber out a son of a. And if I get one wish granted, life up on this planet, working like ants till our goddamn hands. But some of us are trouble and struggle to understand shit. Stamp with a label that made you into a manic. Mouth stapled shut, not capable of much. Though I can't stand being reprimanded by a transit. I worship Sanskrit, learn some Spanish. 4 8th graders to hate your in the bandanas. Delusions of grandeur, cause you crew with the Flanders. Illegal like Homer, you know to take out the crayon first. Put a little color on the canvas. Don't be gullible, the governor don't give a fuck if you can manage. Like your cinematic, cutthroat, here's a bandit. Subtilize the rice to the top like bubbles from Atlantis. Big advantages about as real as Pablo was a beginner. I'm the field of reveal like in the shop I feels. I'm sick of myself and inhibited by people's differences. I'm never been some wisdom as a sitting on my shell. Living in hell, capitalism will sell. There's gotta be a better way to redistribute the wealth. Finally find a jar and you're blinded by your iPod. Nice and white side. She doesn't like slobs, it's whitewash. It's like chalk, I want that white bomb. Sleep, work, eat dirt, blood up on my t-shirt. Sweat enters the gut for 7 years and my feet hurt. Half of me gets out to leave, my friend's a lonely creature. Trapped between a tractory and a full receiver. As I pace through before I'm uncomfortable than I is. So I stay in control cause I know that I must have flinched. From the spray, super soaker, someone that full of a piss, rotate. Is he revolver out a son of a gun? And as I pace through before, if I run them up then I slip, rotate. Is he revolver out a son of a? And if I get one wish granted, life up on this planet, working like ants till our goddamn hands split. Stare at blinds since we walk barefoot outside a barren climate. Then never mind, need a pair that glare at scarecrow. Silent sentence like Linus. I'm a therapist, sparrows fly, making crazy bald heads split like the Carolinas. I never bounce the biggest cons, but get really fine and time about a dig and fight. It's ways where we go for smile like golden natives, fucking brain and neuroscience. Flat, he can't hear these lines. That's the turn to shout me out with laryngitis. Where's the pliers? I lost my voice, but I'm prepared to find a careful, mindless mistakes in the precinct lead to separate environments. I thought I might be number one. I'll pause until the zeros line up. Here's the shining. From ear to ear, I'm smiling. Cheers, I'm buying. Where's good life? I don't feel the giant. I will the microphone, the lights are on. The wheels are tilting, I feel alright. But what really helped me is a healthy diet. So many get into franchise, but a man's time to career reclining. As I pace to and fro, if I run them up then I slip. So I stay in control cause I know that I must have flinched. From the spray, super soaker, someone to fill up a piss, rotate. Is he give rubber out a son of a gun? And as I pace through and fro, I'm uncomfortable then I itch, rotate. Is he give rubber out a son of a? And if I get one wish granted, life up on this planet, working like ants till our goddamn hands split. The rest of the neighborhood snoring, but I'm wide awake today to put my best foot forward. Cook some eggs, book tours, let's record according to these empty 40s. I didn't know when to quit like Jordan. It's difficult to rest, residual effects. Pissing every 30 seconds, drinking till I'm wrecked. I think I learned a lesson from my stress. And don't open up your mouth and talk about it unless you want to manifest it. Etched in stone for the present moment is depression, lowering the levels of my serotonin. Pebbles grow into heavy boulders. Ever so often I think I could have owned a Chevy Nova. Instead, diplomas, trophies for the stoners. And all I got to show for is my loan debt. Now I'm set, but my predicament is so mindless. Don't fret, things are working on their own, I guess. Monday, it's 9 o'clock, I time to find a job. I'm a slob, alright, my pride is shot. Like why would I ever want to borrow if I see notes from my boss and I could have 10 full lap per hour flour and some cross and take a shower and be off. Nervous trying to line up work like I was scouting in the Bronx. How can I be prompt when I'm passing in the swamp? Solving problems flawlessly, I keeping dollars in my wallet. Good morning, the rest of the neighborhood storm, but I'm wide awake today to put my best foot forward.
Scheming like a dreamer on the couch with my feet up.
Good morning, the rest of the neighborhood snore, but I'm wide awake today to put my best foot forward.
Need food to eat up.
My situation shit isn't rough, I live at home for God's sakes. A day got baked and walked straight into a fog bank. Lounging and puffing, being counterproductive. Unemployed, have some fun, enjoy hours of nothing. Till I cruise to the house, get some food, then I'm out. Silver spoon in my mouth, shovel the blues in the couch. For many this means rent, for sleeping in a tent. Pinch your pennies, try to make $1.15. The difference is gifted kids everywhere we're into this. If not shit though, they not really living it. Ambivalence it signifies a civilizer ignorant. I guess I'll take my privileges and drift down the river 6 brick by brick. I paid dues since age 2. I ate my freezer for brain food. It remained crude with the face of a framed fool. On the contrary, look at those Jake and Ray Lewis. I stay true to create music. I ain't Buddhist. Say stupid shit, human. I'll drain your brake fluid and replace it with shooters of Grey Goose and Grey Juice. Are you making moves or shopping at Staples, dude? Watching cable school and escapism is great for school. Break the rules. Monkey wrench are my favorite tool. Lately I've been capable of labor, lazy playing pool inside my anchor blue, so it hit me just like a paper route. Good morning. The rest of the neighborhood storm, but I'm wide awake today to put my best foot forward. Good morning. The rest of the neighborhood storm, but I'm wide awake today to put my best foot forward. Get ready for your trip, dressed in your best ornaments. I can't afford to feel sorry for your misfortunate. Of course I trip when I'm forced to board a ship. Work is torturous, I'd rather stay at home and sit. I do what I like, so please don't be concerned with my life. It's a side swap you when you're right inside the limelight. Hindsight, well it tells me hella like a fine white. My behind's what, it's only natural that I shine bright. Take my advice lightly with a grain of salt. For the same result, trying to blame me, it ain't my fault. Till the neighbors call, only when they wanna smoke a dude. Well the ocean's blue, and I'd like to enjoy the view and avoid the truth. Don't make noise, cause it might annoy the crew. I think I'll just invert this balloon. It's almost freaking noon and I haven't even ate yet. No paycheck, I feel like I wanna break next. I made a mess, hey I'll clean it up. Know every single place I go I get my penis up. Dreaming of being an evil leader, reading smart. If I keep it up I might even leave in a diesel truck. I'm your typical class act, trying to live off his last rap. It's difficult till I get the big picture like Affleck and deliver shit half-assed. So give me my cash back as I say call back diss in my invisible knapsack. With a nasty, raspy, mad deep, a fast speech. I'm all of these, no bubbles, just like Red Fox. I'm crafty, for cash it seems I'm hard up. That's how you start off. Bar popular hurts your head like an alarm clock. Good morning. The rest of the neighborhood storm, but I'm wide awake today to put my best foot forward.
Scheming like a demon on the couch with my feet up.
Good morning. The rest of the neighborhood storm, but I'm wide awake today to put my best foot forward.
Food to eat up.
Up north in the thicket, can I kick it once more? Yo, check. Long before the land was over-harvested with cattle branded, open-heartedness was targeted for cash advances till it's abandoned. I'll begin my battle stance here for those super killed in cold blood like avalanches. Who has the answers? No one, and snaps the branches, the last one standing. A lonely crow inside his castle dancing. Now traffic's jamming on behalf of Maxa. I'm glad you have your mansion, never mind his fondest home, be cast a Santa. My dad hadn't planned for the task at hand, but was raising a family, so we planted trees with the ease of a master man. A timber faller like so many in our small rural part of the world. No wonder they call it bro country. Dirty money, apartments deserted monthly. Some deserve to run free, others work so hard the shirts won't come clean. Running machinery, loving the scenery. Summer kept me warm like the comfort of the greenery. From AEIO to blaze of mics to the crew, my folks gave me rises school decades before they raised the price of fuel. Now that the fisheries are history, kids will live the dream of pistol be hitting threes. Fuck it, sit and read, cause Little League wasn't shit but suburban politics in the context of a Republican community. If you were me, you would see instead you hide behind the lie, blinded by the eyes of who you thought you used to be. Who were we? Losers to a degree. Our need to escape takes its toll with every human being. After harvest season, I'll be at the market creeping, sparking weed with the nap, or relax until it's dark or sleeping. As long as my heart is beating, I must indulge in eating too much salt and beef. Pass some collard greens and call it even. For I read the Twitter, your thumbs like a stick in the mud with bud till it hits you like the 64 flood. Before the land was over harvested but cattle branded, open-heartedness was targeted for cash advances till it's abandoned. I'll be in my battle stance here for those super killed in cold blood like avalanches. Who has the answers? No one, and snaps the branches, the last one standing. A lonely crow inside his castle dancing. Time travels fast right past your handsome grandson. Heirlooms most families have, none shared tunes in a massive hangar. Maybe you shoveled shit and dug some dishes, scrubbed them dishes, drove a truckload of book or constructed subdivisions. Don't forget we all juggle tough decisions, as the gold band of the sea was only granted a couple wishes. What's the difference if you can't love the princess deep inside the woods is a childhood. You must forgive us if it isn't blind, it doesn't listen. Brush it itches, leaving razor bumps and stubble blisters. Love is in the double digits. I was a kid once, I would've liked to make it infinite. Life is great, insight relates an isolated incident. Why debate the simple shit? Invite the neighbors into it. Ice the cake and slice the taste and try to make some sense of this. Every waning second we can meditate instead of sit. The mess we made since yesterday gets deprecated in our faces. Build a house, milk the cow, plow the field to kill the grouse, drill the spills to wilt the flowers. Silt will fill the river's mouth. All these people grow, it started small, evolved to be your soul. If all you need is dough, I'll be at home reading Leopold. Bleeding toes should leave alone the leeches and the nematodes. Diseases in the form of major corporations, treason, yo. I talk a lot of trash and generate it every day. Caught up in the fact that there's no incentive to get off my ass. I could've bought a more efficient rig, but I ain't got the cash. I lost it fast and spent the rest to watch a boxing match. The land was over-harvested with cattle branded. Open-heartedness was targeted for cash advances till it's abandoned. I'll begin my battle stance, kid, for those who put killed in cold blood like avalanches. Who has the answers? No one, and snaps the branches. The last one standing, a lonely crone inside his castle dancing. Step to the rhythm, show reverence, so I'ma have to take a rep with these lyrics. Remember that when we roll up on a set, things in motion to pick up the microphone, it's like check. GMG, drop out the beat for a slight set. We own this, so I wrote the verse as a bonus. The burden is grown, but I'm worth it like Honus. I murk your nice poems in perfect life, only the moment. Words that I hold are like stones that step to the rhythm, show reverence, so I'ma have to take a rep with these lyrics. Remember that when we roll up on a set, things in motion to pick up the microphone, it's like a check of 3-4. We got more tug of war, drinks galore, a couple double chug of 40 ounce. If the bounce of pounds touch the floor, what's the story with these swords? When knocked and joking to shut the door, I wanted to hunt some more. I guess I catch you on another tour. Mona Lisa, please the overseer, feeds and loads of frozen pizza, smoking reefer. That means blowing trees like Costa Rica, not sour. He's here to engineer like Bob Powell on the watchtower. Wallflower slouch at all hours. Hey shorty, well you're gorgeous, but I can't afford wasabi. You can probably pour some soggy, have a California poppy. I'ma salvage a jalopy just for albacom or broccoli, and be out before the tsunami. Take a shower and your laundry lethargic as I emerge from the darkness. How hard could it be to clean the stink from these armpits? The day it started, my lungs are like full of bread. Tarpus, it's that crazy artist, the one that saved his 8-bit cartridges. So we embark in this a carve 6 for beating decimals. To seek a devil and need a rest while he's eating vegetables, plus a Brussels sprout so I can knock a motherfucker out. And when I woke, I was broken, laying in the gutter. Without for long, I'm gonna get a job at Papa John's. Walk across your lawn, right to your door and perform the song like I was trained in theater with Del Arte and the chamber readers. Give thanks, I'll see you when I'm out entertaining people. Step to the rhythm, show reverence, so I'ma have to take a rep with these lyrics. Remember that when we roll up on a set, things in motion to pick up the microphone, it's like check. Yeah, dirty rap records, motherfucker. We own this, so I wrote the verse as a bonus. The burden is grown, but I'm worth it like Honus. I murk your nice poems in perfect life, only the moment. Words that I hold are like stones that the biggest titties,
I'ma squeeze them.
the biggest titties,
I'ma squeeze them.
the biggest titties.
I'ma squeeze them.
Then I go off the deep end with my concrete bobblehead and rebar neck. Well, it all depends on the reason why I'm jumping ship and sinking like a ton of bricks. I need this crime or punishment, I'll be the final judge of it. Let's make this more than just a spectator sport. Past time, better get involved fast. Hope you left your golf clap on the back nine and your ball back without technical difficulty. Step to the rhythm, fully feel the repercussion. Boy, the beat your drug of choice. Prescribed overdose, so close you broke your bifocals. Get a pair of eye patches, 20/20 double vision. When I wear my pine glasses, I'm taking names. Then I'm grading ladies and I'm grading papers on a daily basis that'll maybe make me famous. Either that or leave me with some offspring. I don't want neither if it's for all the wrong reasons.
I'll shut any open door on your face. Stay out of the rain, counting your change with no soul up in your windpipe. You always try to pick fights with the skies. Now who the fuck is this guy? Goodbye, rolling with the punches. How the old horse give me mass appeal. Stack and skrill, we have to build this now or never. You can talk your own talent, but never drop albums. I'm eating at you from the inside like an awkward sounds. Dough heads walk on the heels and they broke bread. Chilling at the homestead, put a little bit of low in the beat so the basses can bump it when they're slowly rolling. Loop the track like you're blowing smoke rings as we kill more tracks and boas. Ink of rust when this crack is toe up. Molten lava, blood dropping on the track and focus, no remorse. I was the balls on the Trojan horse, jumped out and broke the north, swinging liquid swords.
Step to the rhythm, show reverence and peace and members say hi all day, all night, get up. I say step to the rhythm, show reverence and peace and members say hi all day, all night, get up. Step to the rhythm, show reverence, so I'm gonna have to take a rep with these lyrics. Remember that when we roll up on a set, there's a motion to pick up the microphone, it's like
Get on it.
check a 1, 2, say hi all day, all night, get up. me perform before once when I opened scoping from afar as the audience closed in. It wasn't until spring the following year that she finally caught up with me. Ma, with a lovely dream cuddling with her, the sun at the river. Wonderful memories make troublesome pictures. This is an abyss, you'll fall in it soon. Kisses I miss her, pour salt on my wounds. We hit it off, getting it on zipper call. We go through this shit a lot and then change the litter box. Physical contact brings conflict as usual. Soon as we do it, I'm not who we used to know. Silly me, she needed stability. I was like pumice afloat in the milky sea world that leads to a dangerous drift. To my main is unstable as flame. It's so flick, its relationships blossom. Have faith in your partner. Don't waste a taste of fruit before it goes right. I know stopping, she wants to go shopping again. Don't talk with her, I learned a lot from my friends. Hop in the shower, no socks and no trousers. Soft as the goddess who is lost with no power. When naked sensation is painfully strong. You don't know until it's gone. The sun is set, that crimson glow. The lake is dry, a window closing over my head and what one calls regret. Lumped all together somehow, with forever as you like a hold on the memories pour. What at 20 years has to fully settle the score. Never no more, her flesh I adore caressing until I made a mess on the floor. I suggested she told me to stay. I gather no more, so I'm rolling away. The reason you see is people, they're like seasons grieving about leaving. Leads you off the deep end, leave. Take it in stride, she spit but you still have to swallow your pride. Lost in her eyes, I'm a strawberry rock. Caught in the light cause we're all very soft. The first time our lips just tasted delicious. We lit up a swisher like it was just kiss up. I miss her unconditional like a sister. My fam got the brunt of it, so did my liver. I sit and obsess, I could give it a rest. Instead I just sit through this miserable mess. While burn bridges, you should be building them strong. You don't know until it's gone. Living in now, 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 living in now. Check, yo, 1, 2. It's your life, listen child, otherwise you'll miss the ride. Living in now, you must survive, be surprised or simplify. We supply, missile fly, it's the vicious cycle of quick demise. If you fight, hit him with fist of fire. You can slit your wrist tonight and give up on the kitchen knife. Sitting right, typical, it's difficult to get you right. I'm the privileged type, male pale through the naked eye. Brave inside, scared to die, I ain't afraid to wave goodbye. Let your voice be heard, the choice is yours. B-boys will serve toys and hers by poison earth. Will labels exploit the word, flush the toilet, sir. This one stopped up with someone's log, I'm as clogged from amongst the fog. It comes the underdog, before I start rapping I can censor sarcasm, the wonder they all crashed into a dark chasm. Cruiser used to rock her pooped a lot, who turned the music off the shopper roost for long. Spoo tutu in his cuckoo clock, the vicious cycle. Chicks despise the bigots liking you. Mr. Hyde like mad villain to rap children to live your life through. A million sights to see, born of the land of big trees, where kids rediscover porno mags at 16. Lay back and stay classic till you're old and gray with bone to cake. If I'm a stub away, maybe you're just stuck in the golden age. The truth unfolds about what the future holds. Unit soul seems to be the neo pursuit for gold. I lack the black vernacular, we're on the map and that's the capital. Dirty rap massive like international travelers. We have it as a plus, who's sad because the working class is rough. Rapping stuff to find a gig and dig through all this wax and stuff. At least our names out. You're whack as fuck, wash on the drain now. Attract the dust like a bachelor stuck in the same house. I'd rather ride Greyhound, Manhattan to Chinatown. I decided nothing will confine my drive or tie me down. The time is now. Ink bleeds and stains my pinky. It's simple, seeing everyone got it just like a slinky. When the proper steps are taken, you get stronger as you make them. I bought an education and walked to my destination. Different stages, change triggers of liberation. Deliver information straight, don't equivocate from mixed signals that tend to cause banned for shits and giggles. Here's a little riddle, how many other Brazilians we only get fistfuls? It's your life, listen child, otherwise we miss the ride. Living in now, you must survive, be surprised to simplify. With supplies, missile fly, it's the vicious cycle of quick demise. If you fight, hit him with fist of fire. Enough respect to our predecessors, ever since the movement left its smack. MCs from the west will be forever fresh. Of the never-ending discussion erupts front and epicenter, representing for the left coast has been excellent. The agenda besides streaming B-sides, hand to hand of the dead of winter. A steady income, but without the desk and printer. I'll take epinephrine and chop the head off any ninja. I guess you want a contest cause your friends are with you. Mic check, I'll make highlights grabbing the shit with one hand like Kevin Mitchell. I have credentials, so I look who the president was. I never did trust a robot with metal pinchers and special interests weren't trying to find some weapons missing. This was detrimental to society like sex offenders. Accept the system for what it is and commence with living. Collect your pension, cash in your chips and skip dimensions. Condemned by ascension, the beginning of the end. Unless you're still fresh, yes I guess it is a real test. If you spill less chemicals on yourself, you wouldn't peel flesh. While you fake and bake, I'll take the cake and break. Face the paperweight, I'll make the play. This Gatorade sprays me for namesake, the same old race. Labels work kids like a chain gang. Success could be misleading like the Japanese exchange rate. What you spell is bug repellent, sucker cup the yelling. Teach you live in peace and free your risk, how sweet it is like watermelon. It's your life, listen child, otherwise you're Mr. Right. Living it now, you must survive. Base supplies will simplify with supplies. Missiles fly, it's the vicious cycle, a quick demise. If you fire, hit 'em with fist of fire. You can slit your wrists tonight and give up hold of the kitchen knife. Sit and ride, typical, it's difficult to get you right. I'm the privileged type, male pale through the naked eye. Brave inside, scared to die, I ain't afraid to wave goodbye.
Alcoholic, drunk music. Take over music. Masses on the stage who get the bus out the cage. A Marilyn Manson, Warren, other Allison in chains. I came to just maintain cold, rock your brain. Hit the snare so damn hard, I make the bass, get a migraine. But my pain only consists of the sickest list. Hardcore band members, alcoholics, bloods and crips. I peep what he's seeing, I stole just what he saw. Jump rope over them whack MCs who ain't raw. It's time to set my standard, ambulance some gauze. You couldn't make it out my show without your word or your balls. I flow without no pause, but you know who I are. Buddha bless, one lung, blow MCs like the Death Star. Ignite on every ball. You got beef, call me on my cellular. We link up, run through hoods like the Predator. Giving shots to the editor, he's a pimp pro player. Catch me chillin' with my shorty, hard solo and layer. When the vocal roll up, it be over for fakers. Dominate the whole world, cause it's called the fucking takeover. Stood back to back to 20 paces, then we let off. Somebody in the crowd said, mass, fucking set it off. Don't get me wrong, the bullet passed my chest. Just enough to light the spliff and put the blunt in the air. It's ill, I don't care. Gunpowder Estelle, like Oregon Trail, where cats get paid off from the mill. Eat up like Charles did the seals. Another appeal, the cargo pants and camouflage. Here while you do it. Speaking, I live it, got mad equipment. Ready to set off any cat, any second, any minute. The rounds will off the tongue like the shots from a bazooka. The type of cat that'll talk to you after you shoot you. Then I tell you about the wreck mic stage is set. The double horse MC come back to take over the West.
I count blessings, we sound checking. You can put that shit on Mount Everest. We the real underground legends. It's so buttery blood as I diss you subtly. You wasn't even close to the dopest. You ducks love the weed. Rough and rugged like it was the Steez. Coming up with these rhymes off the top where you sucker freeze. You look like every other white guy with a beanie on. You think you're strong, I got a bright idea. Get a life, I'll see ya. But flow will eat you overseas. We're blowing speakers for the local peoples. You made the cut till you broke the needle. A masterpiece, mass past the trees. Trapped like a rat, can't take the sacker from these whack MCs. Speaking Japanese like a mad CDs. One lung son's rolling up in Poland, she'll be saying
Mass, please.
Sleeping in the shrine while I'm deep within my mind. Teaching kids of rhyming in these sadistic times. So tattoo your neck with my name, destined for fame. Beautiful music gift like this was sketches is fame. You're stupid to think that you would even step into Frank. I get super sick like I'm Cuba mixing records and cane. The WS is the best, I'm coming through. Humble roots, Fortuna to bumper shoot every last one of you. vessel to sail through this filthy cesspool where bills collect and competitive children wrestle. There's still a mess in the kitchen where mildew festers. The meal that's left over is supposed to heal my flesh wounds. 1,000,001 steps for me to feel successful. 7 trillion in debt, everybody to the rescue. The press uses intellect to project news and to catch you, whether you're in the guest area or the restroom. This time I brought a book, darn it, I'm not a crook. Friendly city of varmints, fun always rigging off the hook. Last I looked, the fridge was as empty as a Catholic church. I'd rather get cash from merchant, buy fast food than have to cook. Ask yourself if you haven't failed, glad you're mad as hell, or vice versa. But life isn't perfect in a padded cell. I only hate fake crap since age 8 I used to break plastic. If you ain't crazy, you take off that straight jacket. His body armor cracks and shatters like that heart of glass on the carpet smash. Her fragile remains a shard of ash. That's all I saw her ass draw bath. What's in an apartment shack? Damn, the malls are packed, all the rats always come crawling back. Some follow the pack, others gas, cough and swallow gack. When eyeballs are chapped, you know you ain't got the balls to scrap. Call a cab, $20 tab. Crews can solve a mass problem. Stat logically, neither of our people won the battle. As your guzzling that gasoline, stuck in traffic, just relax and puff past the grain. Once the haps, I duck the crabs because they hassle me. Enough distractions, no one's asking you, please have a seat. While match your level to the cover of a magazine. Her juggies rubbing titties, jumping on the trampolines. Gravity and speed, stabbed at him through his grabbing scene. Is that the beater? Is somebody humping broken mattress brains? Would ask him in. Climb the ladder, spy inside the capsule. Dying's natural, cyanide won't write my final chapter. Rhyming rapture makes my mind a tiny bit attractive. Getting action is the shit until you rip the napkin. Chicks are nagging when the lips are flapping, it'll happen. Bigots simple yakking out the chest, the biggest asses are promoted. Cause they fit the mobile, shoulders overloaded. Trickle down effect, I'm pissing on the ground respect. But so few show it, mask and a pen. Fashion sense is asking a friend. Masculine, feminine, scheme, seeming, tact as they blend. Then begin to the sensitive confines, describes pleasure. As if everywhere is up depth and perceptions cast by Escher and quote. Therefore I'm educated, my ethics stated. Flaws in education, law and philosophy devastating. Often these properties propel opportunities off me. His oxygen range to the same groundwater where I wash my feet, I brush my teeth. Comb my hair, if I had a heart of gold I would've sold a share. To a panther passerby, I'm just a polar bear. Grass ain't never really greener once you over there. I'm content though, how can this small frame be your temple? To me it's but a vehicle, I breathe to keep the tempo. Post is terrible, no one cares, how coincidental. Without some sense of direction, you won't go nowhere direction. As you're guzzling that gasoline, stuck in traffic, just relax and puff past the grain. Once the haps, I duck the crabs because they hassle me. Enough distractions, no one's asking you, please have a seat. While match your level to the cover of a magazine. Her juggies rubbing titties, jumping on the trampolines. Gravity and speed, stabbed at him through his grabbing scene. Is that the beater? Is somebody humping broken mattress brains? Quit asking me, why must I speak on your affair? Coming back in from the cold with the frozen sand. I brush my teeth and comb my hair. If I had a heart of gold I would've sold a shit. Why must I speak on your affair? Coming back in from the cold with the frozen sand. I brush my teeth and comb my hair. If I had a heart of gold I would've sold a shit, sold a shit. I'm an egotistical prick, feeding bitches the dick. We manufacture music to get dweebs are sick of my scripts. So fellas, get the hell up in your breezes, wiggle your tits. What else did you expect out of an MC from the sticks? All I need's a medium t-shirt, a pair of jeans and some kicks. Nicotine, a fifth of Jim Beam and the keys to your whip. What happens if you crash it? Relax, it's easy to fix, don't act like you can unwrap it from around the tree that I hit. It's the 7th inning and I'm stretching like the freshest kid. My head is spinning, let me pause like Mr. Freeze for a sec. Best believe I'm physically fit, a perfectionist who definitely makes it seem effortless. The prefaces, I'll never learn my lesson till the death of this. I'm too impetuous, I don't care about humans. Get the gist anytime I'm dissing. You remind me, I get fan up like crime, make a river with the world's time niggas violin. Where the fuck is equilibrium? Hit 'em up, no one answer, cause MCs couldn't keep rhythm if they was sitting in the bathroom. I'm more than a handful, going off like Roman candles on these phony rappers who claim they go heat like solar panels. Stand up.
Complex man drawn out for simplicity.
Civil liberties to dip chips in front of a big TV.
Complex man drawn out for simplicity.
I live and breathe from my distant relatives in Sicily.
Complex man drawn out for simplicity.
Then puff a little and purchase publicity like it was free.
Complex man drawn out for simplicity.
Viciously, I kick a freestyle.
I'm scheming until a beezy grips on a dick. And as a precursor, we won't even kiss on the lips. Equal made another beat for me to viciously rip. So I smoked some weed and wrote a heater lickety split. The steez is sicker than sick. It's never fake or gimmicky. I spit it fly to solidify my place in history. But if I gotta trade off good days for days of misery, well then I guess being famous isn't me. I spit cleaner than most, with no heater to boast. I'm just searching for a bleezy to roast. You can see me eating cheese on my toast. I'm from Bolinas, a town that's hella cutty and unique by the coast. Kids know that Big Bo's music is raw, confusing the boys in blue by misconstruing the law. And if I follow through with my paw, it'll loosen your jaw, and for months you'll be eating food through a straw. Yeah, so what's next in turn? It's me set to burn pathetic worms who are getting respect that they never earned. If never retrace negative steps is the lesson learned, then how the fuck did George W. Bush get a second term? I say we throw him in the frying pan and let him squirm and edit now so there's no possibility to spread the germ. The opinions I've developed in my head are firm. I'm an egotistical prick who deserves to get a turn.
Call him a thief if you wish. Sleeping beneath a bridge ain't that easy to admit. Call him a thief if you wish. If the greedy weasel see you love to eat where we ship. Call him a thief if you wish. In the trees he would sit above the creek on a cliff. Call him a thief if you wish. It's just as well as life, hell that's why we compete to get a sim. Well, people listen to this on repeat or skip to the disc. I'm a mental memory bank, I'm deleting pictures of chicks. Believe me, this is it, like she reeked of cheap cigarettes, leaving the nest and paying rents, like getting beat with the brick. Seriously, tell me what could cure an Asian fetish? Getting laid in Venice or playing tennis? I'll take a case of Guinness. I hate to mention showing love, it won't erase the blemish of case-sensitive tension created by my brain's defensive. They have gained perspective, now I'm being selfish, you said. Well, it depends, we all get a little help from our friends. Slamming camps with the fans in the land of awesome bullets, shacking up like John Lennon, but then again I'm dodging bullets. I deserve to go everywhere imaginable, you know, and toward the globe where you balance the curves like you have vertigo. Though the kid that can rock the spot still living off of his pops and shit to get off the pot. Hit it or watch the curtain close.
Complex man drawn out for simplicity.
What if the key to life isn't listening to the breeze?
A complex man drawn out for simplicity.
I'm just a P on the elevated side of the triple B.
A complex man drawn out for simplicity.
Is it me or is this a dream that we control physically?
A complex man drawn out for simplicity.
Victory, got kick a freestyle?
A complex man drawn out for simplicity.
Every person on this planet has to learn to persevere. If the world is perfect, I quit work and sit and slurp a beer. I've roamed this earth for years, long enough to deserve my peers. The words were clear to my virgin ears. I heard what murder mirrored. A strange potion, taste hates ocean when it breaks open. Some come to pose with slogans we compose like Beethoven, teaching me to stay sober, led to reading with a hangover while Uncle Sam smoked his potty trained soldiers. Now a day older, took her name, told her we'd exchange folders, but I can't hold her. My hands are cold, plus my brain is overloaded like I was Agent Mulder chasing Anna Kournikova home on the Range Rover. Franco against the flamethrower. Most dames are cobras. I put on my raincoat, they came closer. Waiting in veins, odor wax or paper like Crayola. Each step you take, stay sane and maintain composure. Every man for his self-indulgence, lend a hand, helping conquest. Yes, I promise I'll take a stand. Now you're raising branding irons, 5 more and flaked and ran the company. 1, 2, 3 flow rephrased I can. For some it's easy, money's free, we know the basic plan. Smoke tons of weed to humble till we go to take Japan. Get motivated, Golden Gateway, no more training camp. Hey, I'm overrated, shows and jaded, go engrave the sand. In the cuts from the beginning it was business fronts. Different ones miss their lunch, live for blunts and sit for months. Others do all these things while getting crunk. If it isn't something you're involved with, who gives a fuck? A dime a dozen kids who suffer, here's my information, you should hit me up. It's Flow Master, Fat Sack, lick my nuts. Talk shit, but once you see me, you know you gon' kiss my butt. And I can tell you from experience, your girlfriend gives it up. Might as well let her sip from Stifler's cup. Don't interrupt, you pinner what you're in a slump. Take that mid-condition stuff, buy some lotto tickets, you might win a buck. That's a couple cup of noodles in the cupboard. Either that or moving back in with your mother. By the way, I did because I really love her. Now I need to build my muscle. Never met a man alive who didn't hustle. Picture puzzle pieces plus vision structure with percussion. We solicit, but it's not like Christians come. Every man for his self-indulgence, lend a hand, helping conquest. Yes, I promise I'll take a stand. Now you're raised in branding irons, 5 more and flaked and ran the company. 1, 2, 3 flow rephrased I can. For some it's easy, money's free, we know the basic plan. Smoke tons of weed to humble till we go to take Japan. Get motivated, Golden Gateway, no more training camp. Hey, I'm overrated, shows and jaded, go engrave the sands.
My shoes get you nowhere fast.
Nothing's permanent, not concerned with it, caught up burning it. To get assertive with certain choices, heard voices, stood poised, focused, let it soak in before father's shirt can fit. I'll work a bit and burrow through the dirt and grit. Service till it hurts and quit. Circles into your home, you deserve to get insured to sit. If I was a bird, I'd wish I were a fish, ferns and sticks. No eternal bliss, I'd shed my fur coat for a Virgo's kiss. First a serpent hurt my lips, burned assist. War beat sick, I worshipped it. In Inferno's lit, my courage turned to fist. Curve the perfect distance like Copernicus, emerge from pure cement or circus tents. Be circumspect, endure the worst of it. Once Sarah attacks you, twice there was a tattoo, 3 times she had to be the bearer of bad news. Angry chairman, a sad mood. Parents are at work, American flags burned, and that was the damn truth. She lies wide awake, alive to see the light escape. Today gets quite opaque, rather the sky gets gray, and I'm inside a maze. I try to think of something nice that I could say. Time that keeps the high at bay. Primal rage is the mind decays. They can seek it right away. Vasodilation to the eyes that dries your face up. The rope she learned from Jacob, a dark place, like feeling a chill as your heart races. Star spangled while she works to daddy, buy me a car angle, drop her off the payroll. She's secretly seeking to save though. Crawl out the escape route, ride your bike to find a safe road. Say no, the gateway will stay closed. Those brave souls I may smoke. Chronically the one, the real I lay low. Halos break along with chastity, it's how it has to be. Half of me's confused and anxious. On the other hand, I'm used to these strange twists of fate. Anguish on a hot plate, thanks to paper, rocks, scissor hands, visit a shop late. Trained as a nostrils flake, blizzards and coffee cake, living off mistakes. Miserable on and off of space, so wash your face before it's code 3. The more your nose bleed, the less you'll be sought after as a trophy. What you don't seek is self-destruction. I'm telling you it isn't helping nothing. You'll develop what is called dependency eventually, and then you're shut in. Practice drums and your percussion. Don't be bummed, foresight's right, you gotta get so use it. Music, mind of a manic bond, stitching and tearing the fabric of time. The habit of hand of a line was drum, she's up in a magical rhyme. Daddy would cry if he knew that she had to get high with a bundle of cash she provided, but this like sight with a blunt in your front. Love is if after happiness died. Once Sarah attacked you, twice there was a tattoo, 3 times she had to be the bearer of bad news. Angry chair in a sad mood. Parents are at work, crack beers in the bathroom, and that was the damn truth. Let the ball drop, hop off the crystal ship and call mob. It all started like a novel as the parties pop off. Kids that grow, years ago they kissed beneath the mistletoe. Now it's sniff and blow, Christmas snow in case you didn't know. Homework became easier and socialization was a breeze to her. To assume brain chemistry could change was very feasible. Taste the ether, go straight into a seizure. 108-degree fever, make believe I'd hate to see it. Maybelline, your face is fiendish, shake, give me them razors please miss. Singing trees is easy, see it's free to take the treatment. Maybe you don't need it, I respect it, it's a choice. Sigmund Freud would probably base an 8 ball and give your boys. I've been getting high pretty much since I was a youngster. At least the kid's employed, we better just let it go, live a life. Once Sarah attacks you, twice there was a tattoo, 3 times she had to be the bearer of bad news. Angry chairman, a sad mood. Parents are at work, American flags burned, and that was the damn truth. Crack-a-lackin', this is Franco. B, hey homie, I've been way low-key, how's your day going? Same old, just been trying to find myself a J.O.B. Please deposit 80 cents into the payphone, please. Wait, don't leave, I got change, bro. Hey yo, you still there? Hell yeah, feet up on the table, watching cable, and it's 8:03. What, some game shows? Guess it ain't the OC. You mean the dude that used to crew with J.Ru? J who? Same dude that did that song with Prince Poetry. Anyway, I broke his sheet. Over some beats, I peep rockets. That shit was awesome, it's so unique. So when you're out and dropping chief, I thought it leaked. Then I read in the thread there was beat. Someone punched you in your teeth. I touched this kid's hat and he gave me a love tap. Hit him with a left jab and it caught him in the cheek. Next day he approached me quick. Holy shit, now he's a lonely kid. Asked if I plan to release a solo record. Who meant to go break his neck? No one to whom I gave respect. Heard he's Canadian, did you take his rep? I'd say he was afraid unless he came to stay out west to beg his fresh. What's in the background playing? Take a guess. What else is up? Last show, did you sell some stuff? Not enough, and I tell you what, log on. Go to dirtyratrecords.com now. Be the first person to order merchandise from PayPal. Oh, so you updated the website? Fuck yeah, we pressed like 1,000 method. So it's scribble check it. I heard you got disrespected in the sudden death round. Only lasted 60 seconds. Fuck was that about? Who'd you lose to? I bet you burned his ass so bad he's still smoking. Let me hear a quote real quick. Yo, I rocked the jam. Told him that I came through to smoke a fucking roster man. I looked up the scribble site on the internet. Then I checked. You were given a 15-minute set. I stayed in contact great with him when I was on vacation. Me and EQ got a song we made on their compilation. Wondering where you went. Humble to Japan. So you're international now. Running shit, my man. Hey, I never said I paved the path to Easy Street. Yo, let me check the best of Franco battle DVD. Is it in stock? I wanna watch and hear what you say. I got the bootleg, I'll mail it and you'll have it in 2 days. Perfect. I just heard a channel 33. There's a person with a dirty rat shirt. Who could it be?
For those that know me, indeed I like the flow.
Yo, Flow Master, fat sacks bright. When you run around in the underground with a flashlight. I never practiced rock and rolling across the half pipe. Centripetal emotion to the metal in this fast life. Better on my craft for y'all sympathetic asswipes. Acting like they adamant rappers, not if they can't write. Pass the mic, the graphite got you on your back tonight. Your DJ scratches like she got into a cat fight. I instigate the situation so the fans are hype. I have bragging rights, quit nitpicking me at the campsite. Save the planet or just stand in fright. If you think you're flying then a kite, why do you recycle shit like a can of Sprite? I'll provide you with some lyrics for a handsome price. Take your chances and you make advance if you're not camera shy. Don't think me fake, Mr. Samsonite. I land on the asteroid like a Japanese probe and crack a natty light. Just the way you like it. Every phrase I write is a revelation. Pen to paper, some would say I'm psychic. Disobey the giant. Let me state my rights as I'm demonstrating FRA and seeker flows precise, kid. Back in the flesh, you get stabbed in the neck. I haven't mastered chess yet, though your ass is in check. The Aztec chef, was he rapping? I bet. No money, getting them hungry, so have some respect. Your mouth's watering, I'm style slaughtering. Grinding all kinds of MCs into bags of cattle fodder, then hawking them next in line. Many have yet to find their true identity, and I question mine. A level head still consists of a complex design. Never mind, mic check, infect him with insecticide. Grandpa was a shepherd from Mount Etna, so I guess I'm fine. Believers will follow the leader every time. I'll be turning 25, this journey's been a funny ride. It seems my demons come alive when I'm too drunk to drive. Munching fries with 3 slides of beef, this jumbo size. Stuck inside on a summer's night, hanging out with a ton of guys. There's a hole in my pocket. Y'all know it's really popping when you go into concerts all alone in the cockpit. Open up shop, kick a flow off the top. At the show, I'm a rocket, just the way you like it. Every phrase I write is a revelation. Pen to paper, some would say I'm psychic. Disobey the giant. Let me state my rights as I'm demonstrating FRA and seek your flows precise, kid. Flow master, fat sack wants a lot of green, like a backpack full of fava beans. I don't run to stack cash, it ain't my policy. Follow me, you try to rap fast and you're not as clean. We got this shit on lock, 60 honestly. Half these kids are off beat or they're out of key. Send these wannabes back to Honolulu. They watch us freestyle but they float around like autumn's leaves. Got a problem, let's scrap, we can squash your please. I used to get laughed at like I was the bottom seed. Now I got top models calling me. She wants the real thing, I can't sing a perfect harmony. Had an angle and forgot trigonometry. Battle fame till I lost, playing odds and even sticking to leaving. I'm sick of kicking it like soccer season. Quality time ain't worth a dime or adultery, just the way you like it. Every phrase I write is a revelation. Pen to paper, some would say I'm psychic. Disobey the giant. Let me state my rights and I've been too friendly. When you say goodnight, hit the light switch. As the soul traveler floats back into old chapters, alone after we shatter the data of both apertures. Smokestacks laugh as the happens to roll past him in a chrome capsule, thinking a drink at a home relaxing. Moments pass while they go so fast, holding that stove, blow it out the window like loads of cash. No, don't crash. Franco in the house like Zodiac, twist your 40 caps, fight over that wide open path. Most imagine that the cabin is black cigars both their hands with the broken lantern. Half of the battles knowing the plan as your toes tap with some dope raps. It's so natural, I suppose. Flow master owes that to old Africa. Don't rappers want the gold or platinum cause it shows status of what a grown and established focus can become. There's a nasty bug inside your pandium. Call the ambulance, a damsel in distress and dressing for the camera. The land is one with the planters and the sun. Man, I'm famished, gender where the mammoths ran, examining chrysanthemums. As the months unravel, it's a matter of demanding more from everyone. Maximum capital, say those pennies. We know how hard it you can be, knowing not what you perceive. Polka dots are blue and pink, the folks upon the movie screen. No one shopping to receive broken promises full of greed. Let's hope to our communities window of opportunity. I walked around the forgotten town, heard a sonic boom at first, shocked the universe with an alarming sound. I stopped and frowned, coughed and bought a pound, talked a while until me and the gods have found common ground. On the counter was a water bottle, word of mouth opened up like an ocean, swallowed every person, drowned. Thirsty now, close the aqueduct, divert the clouds, work it out, call the doctor, cock block and hurt my crown. The serpent prowls, uncertain how we could take 30,000. I'm versatile like curbing the dirty birds of aroused. They'll turn this down, alert the sow in the earth's corral. No one deserves what they serve, so we serve it proud. My nervous scowl versus the jury's doubt. I turn to shout, burn to earth, concerned about learning how to earn my clout. Life is like a murder trial and the verdict found. All of us guilty cause we kill things and the world is foul. Just arrived at the other side, walked through the door. What I thought was the floor stood above the sky. Plus I'm high, I saw mother's eyes and a dove that cried a subtle lullaby. The sun had come alive, months expire and I must get by. I once spit fire watching drumsticks fry. Some sit, others wanna jump. Kid pump fist, life to the fullest. Pull the gun, click thumb, slip dumb dick, flunk quick pump trick. Why I tripped over your tongue, tryna flip double time. Customer number 9, busting funky rhymes. You're a lucky strike, don't you dare touch the mic. What am I? Another money hungry mummy son. I might appear young, didn't you cut in line? Hovering over mine, forever they undermine as the tunnel shines. Something to keep you occupied. Window opportunity, I'm throwing rocks into a stream too cold to walk. The moon will lead boats across a polluted sea. Then open shop and use belief to grow the crop for human needs. Torn and lost in a lucid dream, the door was locked and he was free. Cause a minute alone, meandering upstream, make it typical bone. Wishing I could some of the holes that riddle his own. Fit in, don't just live in a hole. Give a little bit more to what you pretending to show. Cynical with an opinion to get pen out, no. In the business of leading you down a dead end hole. Let the gold, now the kettle's cold. You're never gonna impress a woman set in vogue. Genetic code, pedal Joe is a habit, so microphone track. Let them know you're a better swimmer than any person in it before. Ripples make you shiver up on the tip of your toes. Business is slow with your pedestal metaphor for the public sucker. They miniature holes. Put your goals at home where everybody puts you ready for war. With the Sam hell your pulse ready for, but you've already been force fed. Every line of the Pentagon to the intercom. Principles are giving us our list, our rules since middle school. Telling us we get the wrong, keep me calm. I'd rather smoke trees like Cheech and Chong. The job bonds are vegan on, freedom's gone. Bleeding bonds, you can see the charm. To read the Quran upon a seat of time we belong. Life apologizing with a pocket full of lies. So I'm really not surprising when the cops roll by. Talking the talk while I'm sloshing the ride to the store for some water and a chicken pie pie. Man, walk by, as I read a stop sign. Beat the sandbar site with you had a clock drawn. I can never cross the line, so I dot my eye. Lost like frost with the bottle is my guy. Northbound, towards the ghost town. Slow down, merry-go-round. She wore a gold crown, tatted gown, and the jacket soaked now. Scanning for some trust, I scammed a quarter plus. A random day pass, hey man, that's $4. You're stuck, we get tickets if you can't afford much. Poorer than a rodent on a dirty tour bus. The cave was warm, I bathed in conformity. They told me I'd be famous one day. I was born to perform like Davis. Plague in his horn, 2 faces form. One of them escaped through the thorn. Sable scraps for the poor, getting safe from the storm. The rain pitter-patter till the pages were torn. Every fable has a moral, each stage has a story. Amazing, I was able to deviate from a pacemaker. The labels in the tracing paper. If you're in love me now, or hate me later. I gave my data to an aviator. He told me break a leg, we traded places as he ate potatoes. He said he paid me mega. Nothing's guaranteed unless you date raper. And I ain't waiting lights off, put your knife wiped on a white smart. Turned to a beige apron, celebrity deathmatch. Watching claymation as everyone crept past, walking straight-legged. We built this city on stilts in the middle of the hills with a little pity and guilt if you will. Some would say but wondering where are the jumper cables. Change comes from within, friend. More was on the table or the lazy Susan P. Anthony. Answer me, she fancies smoking camels like an antidote to breathe. Love apologizing with a pocket full of lies. And I'm really not surprising when the cops roll by. Talking and talk while I'm sloshing the ride to the store for some water and a chicken pie pie. Man, walk by as I ran a stop sign with the sandbox site. But you had a clock wrong, I could never cross the line, so I dot my eyes. Lost like frost with a bottle is my guy. Northbound, towards the ghost town. Slow down, merry-go-round. She wore a gold crown, tatted gown, and a jacket so now. Scanning for some trust, I scanned the quarter plus. A random day pass, hey man, it's $4. You're stuck, we get tickets if you can't afford much. Poorer than a rodent on a dirty tour bus. Living in helter, scouter. If only there was someone there to help ya. Living in helter, scouter. If only there was someone there to help ya. fucking haters perpetrating, so we crushing them. These fucking haters perpetrating, so we crushing them. And what you're saying circulating, so we crushing you. Trust me, hater.
Too many generals, not enough infantry. It leaves you open like a target, like infancy. My enemies get covered, rolled over, and buffed. You're fighting with the alligator, a hold of your scruff. I like flopping opposition onto their backs, inflate them like flaps, then bomb them in their tracks. It's my shock and awe, make you drop your jaw. Maybe you should practice, homie, stop and draw. Nothing is greater than crushing a hater, like cutting the guts of a Dutch for the paper. Catch the vapors, you ego masturbators. I'll leave you smashed like my granny's mashed potatoes. Imagine the pleasure I get from it, man. Puffing your piece with a beer in my hand. Smoking some bud, picking through caps. Shining like a diamond while I cover your crap, bitch.
Crushing them. These fucking haters perpetrating, so we crushing them. These fucking haters perpetrating, so we crushing them. And what you're saying circulating, so we crushing it. Trust me, hater.
When I start the show, cats burning the blunt smoke. But there's always a hater trying to front in the front row. By the time I'm done rhyming, they wanna give me a pound, a fake pat on the back and say that I got down. Smile in your face and try to hide a frown. Keep fronting, I crush your style to the ground. I'm from B-Town, where freestyle ciphers were found. When I was a young cat, on the prowl through the town. Now I'm a veteran, and since then I've been severing heads of a snake. Then take the venom and make medicine. Your demise will be my uprise. Get cut to size, fuck up your life with no hope, so don't look so surprised. Play with fire and get incinerated. I'm bad karma in tenfold. If you ever hated, underrated, but with hip-hop, my name reigns synonymous. A message for perpetrators, y'all should remain anonymous.
Crushing them. These fucking haters perpetrating, so we crushing them. These fucking haters perpetrating, so we crushing them. And what you're saying circulating, so we crushing you. Trust me, hater. At a cipher, I was approached by a nasty spider. She jabbed at it with my knife, her eyes burned to sapphire. She attacked me, tried to drag me to the quagmire. It backfired, I started flashing like the taxi cab driver. Hella mad about the gas prices, I'll fight the Al-Qaeda. Dirty rap for life, for pound I'm nicer. Fat sack is that rap that snaps, cats, traps. He bashed his own hatchback just so we can stab you with a smash glass. Don't even hassle, dude, we'll laugh at you like this was Baton Rouge. And he was asking if you could have some emergency ration food. Why the frowning faces, stop hanging around the races. Look, we kicked out all the natives, and I'm doing this here without paper. Spines are breaking inside the iron try hibernating. Tidal waves crush you alive as they annihilate, man. A beast with deep scars like feet bleeding from some rebars. Dropped in time to crash the peace march, thrashing police cars, crushing them.